recently taught a Qigong workshop in which the students were delighted to learn some Qigong methods in order to enhance their immunity. Here in Ireland, and in fact in the whole of the Northern Hemisphere, we're coming into the autumn-winter time. So it's really important to develop practices and techniques in order to increase our resistance and help to protect us against coughs and colds and infections, which are much more common at this time of the year. If you're watching this in the Southern Hemisphere, obviously you're coming into the summertime, so just bear with me, but watch it anyway, because I think it's very important to have a really tip-top immune system the whole year round. And obviously if you're very strong immunity-wise during the summer, then you're going into the winter from a much better standpoint, from a much better foundation. So in this video, I'm going to give you some Qigong tips and a couple of other tips as well, which are not so Qigong, in order to enhance your immunity. And these Qigong methods are quick, they're easy to integrate into your day, really easy to carry out, and hopefully they'll help to supercharge your immunity and make you that little bit more resistant to all the nasties that are out there. My name is Janice Tucker and I'm a practitioner of traditional Chinese medicine and medical Qigong. I'm also the founder of the Space to Relax program of online Qigong video lessons. If you're watching this video on YouTube, then please hit the red button to subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can get future videos like this from me. I have 4 main tips for you today about how you can enhance your immunity. 3 of them are Qigong methods and 1 is not. So the first one is to practice abdominal breathing. The way in which we practice abdominal breathing to enhance our immunity is actually to bring your mind into this as well. So as you inhale into your belly, think of inhaling clean, fresh, energizing air that's going to really enhance and supercharge your immune system, really give your lungs lots of energy, really improve the efficiency of your lungs. And then as you exhale from the belly and the belly shrinks, I want you to use your mind to think of anything in your body that you don't want. So think of getting rid of any potential coughs, colds, infections, any bad feelings, any kind of shivers or feelings of heat, any feelings of stiffness, anything at all in your body that you don't want. So this is a really good example of using the mind and the breath together to just simply work on enhancing your immune system. And you can do this method anytime, anywhere. So you can be standing in a queue, watching television, driving the car, you can do it anywhere. So it's very easy to integrate into your day. One thing I will say to you about the abdominal breathing is if you're doing that and you're around somebody who's coughing and spluttering and obviously infected, then what I suggest you do is don't do so much of an inhale, because you're obviously not inhaling clean, fresh, energizing air if you're around somebody who's giving out germs through coughing. Just be very gentle on your inhale and make sure you inhale away from them. But when you exhale, really pay extra attention to exhaling, even with a little bit more force, in order to expel anything that you might have breathed in from the environment in which this person is breathing to. Also, I talk a little bit more about this in a previous blog post, which is called Inhale the Positive and Exhale the Negative. And I'll put the link to that post in the text just below this video here. Tip number 2 is part of a method called the 6 healing sounds method. And I'm going to show you a clip of this just now. And the sound that you use to expel any waste qi or any infection from the lungs is the sound tss, tss. So you'll see me doing that with a little bit of movement in the clip that's coming up. Basically what you're doing with this is breathing into the abdomen or dantian area. You think of the lungs for 3 breaths. As you exhale, you say the tss sound as you turn to look over your shoulder. So you're breathing out over your shoulder to expel any waste or sick qi from the lung system in your body. And you'll see that you can do this method, you can perform this method either when you're standing or you can do it from a walking posture as well. You can be walking along and doing it. Obviously, it's not the kind of thing you're going to be doing in public, but if you're on your own, somewhere on the beach or in the forest, this is a great method to practice to expel any waste or sick qi from your lung system. The third method that you can use is another discharging method called Discharge with Vibration. And this is the third lesson in a free 3-part video series, which I'll be telling you about at the end of this video. And this is a great, very quick exercise that you can do in just a couple of minutes, and it will really help you to expel any kind of icky feelings out of the body. And again, in that situation where you might have been around people who are coughing and spluttering, especially on public transport or in an enclosed room where you can't get away, then this is a great method to perform just after that, to expel anything you might have picked up from them as soon as you can. And my fourth tip, which I said to you is not a Qigong method, it's actually just to be very practical. And coming up into the autumn and winter, consult with your Chinese medicine practitioner, your acupuncturist, go to your local health store and get some advice on what you can do in order to enhance your immune system at this time of year. And also, if you're talking with anyone in the health store, get their advice on the best herbs and supplements that you can use. Things like echinacea, vitamin C, vitamin D are all really good. But I'm sure your own practitioner, your own healthcare practitioner will have some advice specific to you. So do avail of the experts' advice and just be practical and just take a few extra supplements maybe going into the winter months. So what can you do next? So the easiest thing to do is to head over to my homepage, which is spacetorelax.com, and there you can sign up for the 3-part video series that I was just talking to you about earlier. And actually the abdominal breathing is lesson 1 and the discharge with vibration is lesson 3. And those lessons will be delivered to your email over the course of around a week or so. So please check your junk or promotions folder so that you can view those. The second thing is, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the red button so that you can access future videos like this, which I would post every couple of weeks or so. And also head over to my Facebook group, which is Space to Relax Free Group, which is a support group for any of us who are practicing Qigong, meditation, relaxation exercises. And in there I post regular articles and information about Qigong and also answer any of the questions that you might have. If you liked this video, then please share it around your friends and family, especially anyone that you know is a little bit prone to coughs and colds and infections. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.